Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Travis Benjamin on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Devin White.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing
linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, Breeze. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Dallas.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their...
To me, pregame, that's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's 3rd and 4.
Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Justin Jefferson.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Down Chargers.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First down, Chargers.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That's caught by Montgomery. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, have to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask, is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, 30, 20.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He
And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six. And just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And he knocks it through.
The score, Saints 14, Chargers nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
On first down, Murray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Chargers nothing.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now breeze on third down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Murray, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Murray. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Murray, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Latavius Murray. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Saints 14, Chargers 7. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And his pass incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tannehill throwing again. Tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie, Jalen Johnson.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Here's Murray. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Number 28, Latavius Murray.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Breeze now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On second down now, it's Murray, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Being chased out left. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A 43.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not the tie. But yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And picked up by the Chargers. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Go deep for Jeffrey. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we'll reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
set to kick off.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
The ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flushed out right, and that'll be incomplete.
Tannehill.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. James Conner, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
3-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
They go with Murray again. He takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Murray, the ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Hit as He throws there, incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Airing this one out for Evans. And this one is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This is Murray. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Ball carrier. The tackle made by Kevin Byard. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chargers 10.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Murray. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going to run it with Murray. Still on his feet. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st down, Chargers.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Gets to him again. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got his man on the crossing route. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Breeze now. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Chargers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. It's Breeze. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Saints will have the football back. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They start the drive with Connor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for the Saints. 49 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Breeze now on 1st down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and
throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On play action, it's Breeze. And that one drops incomplete as he got pumped as he was throwing it.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. To Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Breeze. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it. This is Murray. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only a yard. There, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and they were booing.
Nothing.